Hey guys, this is Leopard Bookshop, and today I'm going to be showing you the basics of a tool. So go into Roblox Studio, click on the New tab and open up the basics. So what is a tool? Well, a tool is the object you find in your inventory or backpack, whatever you want to call it, when you go into a game. So if I go to Toolbox and insert a handgun or a pistol and put it in Starter Pack, whenever I click play on this game, so I can now get this tool and shoot around with it. There we go. Now, before we start today's tutorial, we will need these three windows open. So go to the View tab up here and make sure Explorer, Properties and Output are all open. You can clear the output by right-clicking and clicking Clear Output whenever you like. Now, to make a tool, the first thing we need to do is in Workspace, click on this little plus here and insert a tool. Right click on this tool and click on Rename and rename it to Test Tool or whatever you want to call it. Then, in Workspace, insert a part by going to the Home tab and clicking Part. If this says either Sophia, Wedge or Cylinder, then make sure you click on the arrow and click Block. Now, with our part, we can name this to Handle with a capital H. This must be called Handle with a capital H, otherwise you will not hold the tool in the correct way. Sorry, I can't say that. So now, imagine we wanted to create a weight. So imagine this is a weight. Actually, let's not do that so far. Now, in Explorer, drag this onto Test Tool, which will put it inside. After this, all you need to do is drag Test Tool on top of Starter Pack and it will put it inside. Now, click play. You will find we have Test Tool in our inventory and we can click on it and we can hold the part. This is a bit too big and everything, but we can resize this if we want to. But we can see that we are holding the part. If we were to name this not to Handle, if we to just leave this as part or whatever, and we then click play, it would not be in our hand. And then we can see that Test Tool is all the way over here. Look, it's not in our hand, it's just appearing in a random place on the board. So that's why this thing needs to be called Handle. Now what we're going to do, guys, I'm going to go through the main events of a tool. So in Test Tool, click on the plus and insert a script, just a normal script, that's fine. And let's define some variables. So first of all, put local tool is equal to script.parent. And that is all the variables we need, actually. Now, let's do our first event. So our first event is going to be, let's do equipped. So this runs whenever you click on the tool and equip it. Let's do tool.equipped :connect function, those two brackets, and press enter at the end of those two brackets, and you should get this end with a bracket on. Now inside this function, let's put print tool. Sorry, I've got no idea. I'm not good at spelling. So what this will do, when you equip the tool, it will print in the output tool equipped. Make sure it is in these little speech marks, otherwise it will not print. Now, so we can see in it, whenever we equip the tool, it prints tool equipped, de-equip it and equip it again, and it's now ×2. We can keep doing this, and it will print forever times whatever. Okay, let's go to stop, and let's do the next event, so we can clear the output. The next event, so let's highlight all this, right click and click copy, 2 lines and paste it, so right click and paste. Let's do here, unequip, and then we can put that there. So this is when the tool is being equipped and it is then unequipped, it will print tool unequipped. So let's test this, let's go to play. So we go into the game, when we equip it, it prints tool equipped, and when we unequip it, it prints tool unequipped. So, and basically you can just keep doing this forever, and it will keep printing tool equipped and tool unequipped. We can see we have quite a lot of them now, because we equipped it and unequipped it quite a few times. So let's go to stop, and we can clear the output, and we're going to do, there are 2 more events that I want to show you that are in the basics of a tool. So now, let's paste and make this tool activated. So I've got no tool activated. So what activated does is when the tool is equipped and the screen is clicked. So when the tool is equipped and the screen is clicked, this event will run. So in here we can just do tool activated, that should be good. And then let's try this out. And after this we have 1 more event I want to show you. This tutorial is just the basics, guys. There are a lot more things to do with tools, but we're just going through the basics in this tutorial. Okay, so we're in the game. We can equip it, we can unequip it, just like we did before. But when if it's unequipped and we click the screen, nothing happens. But if we equip it and then click the screen, we can see we have tool activated, and we can click as many times as we like. It doesn't do anything. Equip it and it does something. So let's go to stop. Now we can do the last event now. So this is deactivated. So you may be able to guess this, but this is when the tool is equipped and not when you click, it's when your mouse is lifted off the click. But you'll see. So if we go to play now, if that didn't make any sense, then it will come clear when we play the game. We can equip the tool. We can still unequip the tool. But when we equip the tool, if I hold down, it will only print tool activated. This is because I have not let go yet. But as soon as I let go, it will print tool deactivated, as you can see down here in the output. So if I keep on clicking, it will constantly be doing tool activated and tool deactivated. And if you hold down, it will only print tool activated until you let go. So let's go to stop. So that is the basics of a tool, guys. If you wanted, you can make this into anything you want. If you wanted to make a thing with multiple parts, all you would need to do is you need to make 1 part called the handle. If you had 2 more parts, you can just, for example, you could put those either side, and then you could you have to make sure everything is unanchored, guys. Everything must be unanchored. But if all the parts are unanchored, then you could move all of these into your test tool. No, not into the script, into the test tool. And then what you would have to do is you have to put a in the handle, you put a well constraint in. Part 0 would be handle. Part 1 would be this part. And then you would duplicate this well constraint and then make this one that one. And then you could click play. And now you would be holding the middle part, but the other 2 parts would be either side. So we're in, and we can see that we're in and we're holding. You can see we're holding the middle part. You can see that there. But the other 2 parts are either side of it there. So that's what you would do if you were making more than one part. It does not just have to be a block. This can be anything like a sphere, a wedge, a cylinder. It can be any part you want, as long as one's called handle and they're all unanchored, and the handle has a well constraint for each other part, welding it to the other parts. Okay. So that is it for today's tutorial, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to hit that subscribe button and leave a like. Bye, guys.